channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make the shirt that I showed you how to make the pattern for in my last video. So for the shirt you should have cut out 2 back pieces on the fold, 4 front shirt pieces, 4 collar pieces and 4 sleeves. So let's get started, shall we? So first of all, what you want to do is unpin the front and back pieces from their patterns. You then want to take one back piece and 2 front pieces, and pin them right sides together at the shoulder seams. So you shall pin along here and along here, and then you're going to sew them. So once you have attached your shoulder the seams together, what you want to do is take 2 of the sleeves and making sure they have notches in the centre top to top of them. You're going to pin with right sides together your sleeves to your armholes. Okay, so now you should have your sleeves pinned to your armhole like so. So now what you are going to do is you're going to sew up the seam which attaches the sleeve to your armhole. So now that you have attached your sleeves to your shirt, you can now sew up the side seams. So what we will do is we will fold your shirt in half like so and match the armhole ends, the sleeve seam and the hems of the shirt together. Pin them, so you will pin around here, and then you will sew those seams on both sides. So now you've sewn your side seams of your shirt together, you want to put that to the side and grab your collar pieces. Unpin your collar from your pattern, and you want to take 2 of the 4 collar pieces and stitch them together along this side here. So now you should have sewn up the seam on the collar, and also you can now press that seam open like this. So now what you want to do is grab your shirt piece and you want to start pinning your collar to your shirt. So grab the curved edge of your collar and pin the centre back of your collar to the centre back of your shirt, right sides together, and then just gently easing and stretching as you go around. to pin your collar to your shirt. And then you should end up with something like this. So now what you will do is sew from here to attach your collar to your shirt. So now you should have something that looks like this with your collar attached. So now what you want to do is repeat all these steps to make the lining for your shirt. So now you should have two shirts. One will be your main and one will be your lining. So now what you want to do is pin these two shirts right sides together around the front edge, the collar and the other front edge. So now you should have pinned up one front edge, around the lapel, around the collar, and then back down the other front edge. So now you are going to sew around all the outside edge to put your lining to your main shirt. So now that you have sewn around the outside of your shirt, what you want to do is snip into these two corners here and cut the corners of all your edges. So I'm going to snip that one and snip that one, and then you just want to cut off all your corners so that when you turn your shirt in the right way, these corners will all push out nicely. So this is now what you should have. So now you want to turn your shirt in the right way, push out all your corners and then press all these seams. So now that you have done that, what you want to do is push your lining sleeves into the sleeves of your main shirt. Like this, and then you want to get the underarm seams and pin them together. Then you now have one line sleeve. So now you want to stitch these two layers together and then fold over the end and hem them. So now that you have hemmed your armholes, you now want to stitch or baste the bottom edge together and then turn up the bottom edge slightly and hem the bottom edge. So now that you have hemmed your shirt, the last stage is to create buttonholes in the front opening of your shirt and sew the buttons to the other side. It's your choice how many buttonholes you do, but normally for me on these shirts I do about 2 buttonholes. And there you have it, a finished bear or doll shirt. So I hope you found this video interesting and easy to follow. And until next time, bye.